outside right now in the Nissan. Still need to have the Nissan worked on, but got to get the probably the alternator fixed because I have to jump start it every time. But right now we're managing in the truck because our finances went into the negatives the other day, so I had to get that taken care of, situated, and yeah, that's life, I guess. But this is all the air conditioner does. Nothing. Won't blow now either. But I remember the last time we tried to get the air conditioner in the truck fixed, they said, well, it's going to be winter soon anyway, so you won't need it. Then October was 100 degrees, so that was that year. It is going to be, I think, 45 degrees on Thursday night, I think. Right now it feels like summer for a little while longer. It's in the 80s. Feels like summer outside. It's very warm, as you can see I'm sweating. But it's the last of the summer-like conditions. And yeah, I've wanted to make several videos because my father and Mama wasn't able to go. Mama, she can hardly go anywhere right now. But my father and I went to my cousin's birthday party. Everyone basically had this surprise birthday party for her, and she had no idea that, I don't think she had any idea that we were going to be there. They told her, her boyfriend, her fiance, told her that we're going to go to Nana's house. She's like, okay. So she fell asleep. She went to sleep in the back, and she raised up and was like, I thought we were going to Nana's. And he said, well, just look. And everyone was there, and she was like shocked. She was like, what? That's what she stated. She said, she was like, what, really? And she said she's always wanted a Camaro. So my daddy got her this car, toy car. She loved it, and it was like, and he put it in his donut box. We gave her a card and some money, but he put it in this donut box, and I said, why don't we put some sheets of paper, some deli paper over it? I mean, you know, the donuts, because you don't want to get that car dirty. And he said, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm glad you thought of that. So that's what we did. And I showed him the game from on the tablet on the Antenna TV. And while we were up there, I showed him, because I can stream the Antenna TV from home on the tablet. So I showed him the game, and our fiance started watching it. He's like, oh, you can pull it up there. It's like, okay, cool. So he started watching the other game that was on afterwards, because our team won, and like just barely, like right there. I'm starting to think that they're fixing a lot of these games though, because they're so close, and they seem to be like doing nothing, and then all of a sudden they come back and win. But anyway, we surprised her with that toy car and the card and some money. And my cousin's fiance started talking to me all of a sudden about different things, you know, the supernatural, the paranormal, and stuff like that. Apparently he's really into those things and has experienced stuff throughout his life as well, so that was really cool. We got to bond in that way, you know, like a bro relationship, you know, like someone made a joke, it's like bromance, and I was like, oh, I guess, but we bonded in a way that was like, you know, so it's, apparently we had a lot more in common than we thought, as far as interests in the supernatural, paranormal, the unexplained, you know, mysterious phenomena of the unexplained. That was a Daffy Duck reference back from 2001, 2002, when they had these DVDs called Stranger Than Fiction that came out. He said he wanted to be a philosophy major, as well. So, yeah. Oh, the girl at the bank flirted with me. That was cool. She did a little flirtatious, she blew me a kiss. I don't know if I should have shared that or not, but I thought that was cool. I waved my eyes like that, and that's what she did. Anyway, it is so warm outside, and yeah. Yeah, our finances went to the negatives. I had to put some that I had saved on hand. I had to put some in there so that it would not. So right now, finances aren't going so well for us, as many people are also struggling. But yeah, my cousin and her fiance are going down to Florida. They're going down to Florida. They had that trip apparently planned for a long time, and they're going down to watch the game. I guess on his birthday, because his birthday's next week, next Friday. Her birthday was Sunday, and so she had to work that morning, and so did he. And she picked him up at about 4:30, and they made it there by like 6 o'clock, 5:30 or 6 o'clock. And I used the Walmart Wi-Fi to show Daddy part of the game, our local game, and then I used the cell tower, the phone for hotspot part of the time, and we watched the rest of the game and then the other game up there at her house. But she was so surprised. She said she didn't expect anyone to be there. It was like, because originally they said they were going to Nana's. So let's see, originally, like this was, usually when there's a gathering, that's where we usually go, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, or, all of that, like the holidays, Easter, the 4th of July, we'll go to Nana's. And so she thought that's where we were going, that's where she was going. And her fiance took her up to my aunt's house, or her mom's house, and it was like, what are we doing here? Wait a minute, what are all these vehicles here for? She literally just woke up, she said. Then she got really tired again and went to rest later because she'd been working throughout the day and that morning, and he was working, so. But yeah. Yeah, he's a lot like I am, into a lot of the same mysterious things. I've got the phone on the steering wheel. We'll have to get the Nissan worked on when we can afford to. Truck too, but just giving life updates. But yeah, we went up there. We had a good time. Watched some of the game, and then I was because my aunt was painting her house, so we watched the game on the tablet. But when he started, there's a breeze out. But when he started talking about the paranormal, supernatural, interdimensional, and mysterious things, he just brought it up out of the blue. And I was like, that's the same type of thing I've dealt with. Cryptid, paranormal, supernatural, and all that stuff. I was like, yes. What's weird is like, he hates the dark and he hates the spirits. He doesn't like negative spirits and the dark. He said, I'm not scared of the dark. He said, I'm afraid of what's in the dark. And that was the joke he made. But he said that what was it? Crap, I forgot now. But yeah. Yep, that's what happened on Sunday. My father came in late on Saturday. rough time at this moment. A lot more than we've gone in a long time. Things have been okay for a while, and then poof, out of nowhere. But back to the positive. Yeah, I jump-started the Nissan just now, let it run, because even if we can't afford to fix it in the moment, I'm gonna keep it jump-started and run it. Keep it running. Here's a cool thing about our kittens. Different random topic, but our kittens, they are automatically litter trained. All of our cats. See, their mother, when she came over here, there was a litter box on the porch in this cage, and the cats, the two calicos that we had brought over, that we brought down here from someone that was giving these cats away. We had, like years ago, I remember we had to have the Nissan worked on then, and this person that was in there said that they weren't really, the person wasn't married, so it was not their father-in-law, but it was their boyfriend's father. So they had, she said she calls him her husband because he said they're like living together forever, for like several years now. But they do that for the benefits. A lot of people will do that because the government will give you benefits if you're a married couple. It's like they try to do what they feel is right, and then you get punished for it. So that's what's always happened. But that's the way the system is. But they gave us those cats, those calicos, and so that's where Tom and Rosie came from. Then they used the litter box, and they were litter trained. Sometimes they'd be outside, sometimes they'd go inside, they said, but he kept them outside. They loved being outside better. So when Midnight started coming over here, Rosie introduced her to us, and she introduced her to the litter box, and Midnight just knew to use the litter box. That's where she went, because when she first came over here, there was stuff in there from the calicos, so she used it. Then she's taught both groups of her kittens, the last 3 and these, that she teaches them to use the litter box. She's like, this is where you go. Right here is where you go. And it's really cool. Now, man, that car wasn't driving nearly as fast as the other one earlier. One truck went by here 80 miles per hour earlier on an old road. The main highway, you can only go like 55, but this highway, you don't go 80 miles an hour, but that's what they do. It's ridiculous. I guarantee you they clocked 80. Not them, but the people this morning. Anyway, but back to this topic. The cat taught our kittens to use the litter box. Okay, so I cleaned the litter out earlier today, and they were all lined up out there after I cleaned the litter box out yesterday, not today. And all of the cats were in a row. The blue one first, and some of the black ones, and then their mother. Right outside. They were just like lined up. That blue one used the litter box, and then the other one used it, the other one, then the other one, then the other one. They just used the litter box, lined up like to a public restroom. It was like they were lined up for the restroom or a porta potty. Or it's like they were all lined up for the litter box. And we had this raccoon that came over for a long while. And he used the litter box. He went in there and used the litter box. And I have videos of that raccoon. It was super friendly. She was very friendly. Then it just got run off by a mean raccoon. And the mean raccoon came over and was fighting at our cats, and I had to take care of that and make that raccoon leave. I don't know what happened to the friendly one. It just disappeared. But yeah, now that we have all those cats out there, they take care of rodents and any other wildlife. We got one black and white one that I called Hitler Cat at first because of the mustache. And so what happened is that cat started, Benson would make a lot of racket, like there's a big fight going on, and he didn't even touch him. And sometimes they actually will fight, but he's been getting closer to me now, that black and white cat. So we might take him off, take him and have him fixed. I don't know. He's super frightened of everything. He's afraid, but he's getting friendlier. He'll meow at you. And he was eating with our cats, so midnight, and the kittens love him. So it's like, well, what are you gonna do? Anyway, we used to try to do everything to run him off. We tried everything to run him away, but he won't leave. So it's like, okay. We're so hoping we're just going to get her fixed after this next batch, because we are so hoping that she has a long-haired cat. Mama wants a long-haired cat, so let's hope and pray for a long-haired Persian cat next time, and then we're getting her fixed. Gonna have her spayed. So yeah, that's the stories. Had that birthday party Sunday, and then all this rain. It has rained Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then up until Tuesday midday, and it's supposed to rain again on Wednesday, and then stop midday Wednesday. They say that this rain, it flooded out the south of here. So many people have gotten lots of floods. That story about Gabby Petito. There's two vehicles going two different ways. Anyway, the story about Gabby Petito, that is so sad. I mean, that the officers should have done something right away, in my opinion. And they found the body. It was confirmed to be her. And she seemed so sweet and so cute and just full of life. And then that happened. It's just sad. The parents, they must have, AC's still not working, but the parents apparently knew that he was fleeing away, and they helped. They should have been considered an accessory. That one officer was trying to blame her, and I mean, I don't see that, but the guy should have just got out of the situation. It was uncalled for that to happen. They should have both just gone on their separate ways. He said, "Oh, I'm going to get water right now," and then, yeah, he was going to get some water in some jugs, and then he killed her. There's so much crazy sadness, from the crisis at the border to the crisis worldwide to this crap show we have going on now, and running this show, if you want to call it that way, to the craziness worldwide. It's good to bring some relaxation, you know? I'm going to do a video next where I pluck away the negativity. Pluck the negativity away. So, my link's below if you'd like to show financial support, or if you'd like to show support at all for what I do. If you'd like to subscribe, like this video, share with others, put your comment below. It's very helpful. And I can't thank you enough for being a part of my ASMR family. Sweet dreams, everyone.